Therapy's raw reality. Why If I Had Legs I'd Kick You hits harder than most films dare to go. Interview. Mary Bronstein peels back the layers of her bold sophomore feature, revealing a brutally honest portrayal of therapy that's as uncomfortable as it is necessary. Senior writer. Published October 24, 2025, 10:30 a.m. EDT. Here's the harsh truth: therapy can be a lifeline, a sanctuary for those drowning in emotional chaos. But finding the right therapist? It's often a grueling journey through a minefield of misfits. Poor listeners, pill pushers, and therapists who respond to your pain with platitudes or one-upmanship stories. The search feels like navigating the 9 circles of hell with nothing but a flickering lantern. And once you find someone, the fear of starting over keeps many trapped in unhealthy, unproductive dynamics. But here's where it gets controversial. Why don't more films show this messy, exhausting reality? Enter Mary Bronstein's If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, a film that dares to expose the raw, unfiltered truth about therapy. Starring a ferocious Byrne as Linda, a therapist herself, the film dives into the complexities of a patient-therapist relationship gone sour. Linda, a mother on the brink, knows the tricks of the trade, yet she finds herself spiraling, desperate for quick fixes therapy can't provide. Her sessions with her nameless therapist, Conan, crumble as her life does, creating a painfully real portrayal of what happens when therapy stops being a solution and becomes just another battleground. And this is the part most people miss: therapy isn't always a linear path to healing, it's often a messy, frustrating dance with human limitations. Bronstein masterfully weaves Linda's massive stressors, a daughter's mysterious illness, an absent husband, and a therapy client mirroring her own anxieties, with the mundane irritants that push her over the edge. A broken pencil, a giant hole in her ceiling, a hotel room that feels like a prison, these small crises become as overwhelming as the big ones. But here's the kicker: therapy becomes less a place of healing and more a dumping ground for her anxieties, a space where she's allowed to unravel without judgment. Yet, as Linda loses sight of what therapy is supposed to be, the film elevates itself beyond the sanitized portrayals we're used to, offering something refreshingly uncomfortable and real. The romantic underbelly of therapy. In a bold move, Bronstein hints at Linda's latent romantic attachment to her therapist. A soft "I love you" after a crisis, a dream where he tickles her, these moments blur the lines between therapeutic and romantic relationships. Is this crossing a line, or just human nature? Bronstein doesn't shy away from asking. When you get into a therapeutic relationship, it often mirrors romance for the client, she notes. But the pain comes when you realize it's one-sided. Your therapist has boundaries, limits, they're human, just like you. This tension reaches a breaking point when Linda tries to enter her therapist's office mid-session, only to see another patient's shoes on the couch. The realization that she's just one of many hits her hard. But here's the question: are therapists allowed to have boundaries, or do they owe their patients more? Bronstein's answer is nuanced: if your therapist doesn't have boundaries, get out. But if they have too many, like the Freudian blank slate, get out too. The search for sanctuary. If I Had Legs I'd Kick You isn't just about therapy, it's about the universal search for sanctuary in a world that feels relentlessly chaotic. Linda's home is unlivable, her hotel room a reminder of her failures as a mother, and her workspace a minefield of tension. Why do some people face tragedy after tragedy, while others seem to escape unscathed? Bronstein doesn't offer easy answers, but she does present a truth: life is unpredictable, and even therapy, a step toward healing, can feel like a setback. Yet, the film suggests that maybe, just maybe, therapy can help us see our breaking points before they shatter us. By analyzing how past traumas and daily irritants collide, we might become better equipped to handle the chaos. But here's the real question: can therapy ever truly prepare us for life's unpredictability, or are we forever at its mercy? Final thoughts. Bronstein's film is a gutsy, unflinching look at the human condition, unafraid to show the messiness of life and therapy. It's not always pleasant, but it's real, and that's what makes it essential viewing. So here's the challenge: are you ready to confront the uncomfortable truths about therapy, or do you prefer the sanitized versions we're used to? Let's debate it in the comments. If I Had Legs I'd Kick You is in limited release now, expanding October 31st. Don't miss it.